Oh my god, it's me! Oh, it's been a while. I took a break from Toho, which might as well mean I took a break from streaming. Before I took a break, I was mostly doing 75 FPS stuff. But 75 FPS is kind of annoying, and I don't feel too ready yet to do annoying stuff. So instead, let's do something that I unironically think might be slightly less annoying. Yes, poking me. Here's the old layout. Enough fighting layer music. Enable the audio here again. Come on, you can. Oh yeah, I disable. So I still cannot actually capture this game for some reason. Ultra EoSD. So I have to fumble around with this freaking full screen cap stuff. But it works, I guess. Better than it not working. Yes, I was going to unmute the game. Yes, I forgot how to do the streaming thing. Clearly haven't heard enough of freaking USD Extra soundtrack. So what's the difference between this stream and the last time I tried to play Ultra? So it's very important to highlight one big change. Wow, there's actual THPrac support now. Yay. No, not the implemented THPrac support, but I managed to fumble it into working with the game. Yes, it works. Like here's... Well, the opener is already pretty different. Yes, you can see way more bullets. It plays the exact same, but there's more bullets. And there's the always on auto collect line that the Ultra patches all have. Good. So that's good at least. Now that we can actually practice the entire thing properly. What's this cat doing? Why do cats like doing stuff midstream? Alright. I believe rank logic isn't changed in this older Ultra patch. In the newer one, apparently it is. Apparently it's very changed, but in this older one, apparently not. Not I can tell. I wanted to practice Patchouli first because she's actually got stuff going on. Silent Celine is literally, in the most literal sense, it's literally the same but doubled in this patch. Haven't enabled my little shortcut thingy. Yes, you can check out my cheats! My cheating engine! Wait, doesn't R work? Wait, it should work. What? Huh? But R works. You can press R to restart. See? R. Not here, apparently. Huh? Why not? I think I crashed the game. Amazing. It's already not too easy to start. And then I just crash it? No, it didn't crash it. Oh boy, we're going to have to restart it the old-fashioned way. I guess I should be thankful it works to begin with, but anyway. This is the exact same, and the safe route for Marseille still works the exact same way. And this is way harder. It's actually one of the hardest patterns in the entire stage now. How does this go? Yes, they fire way more bullets, but when in doubt, just assume they fire more bullets. That's basically what this Ultra patch does. It's not like Scarlet.exe, which is way more involved. Oh wow, this actually... The slower bullets actually made this way more difficult. I don't actually understand what you're supposed to do there. 3 minutes straight up might not work. Was one of the hardest parts in the entire stage before, so this is probably even worse now. Or maybe the bullet caps and it's way easier, who knows. Actually, I guess the aim sections are the same. Still not working? Oh, I'm really trying my luck here with this thing crashing, Should work. Like, look. Create. Reset Ultra. R. Yes. What about now? Resume. It still doesn't work for some reason. Whatever. Some parts might actually end up being easier because it spawns so many bullets that it can't spawn any more of them. This game caps the amount of bullets on screen at 2,000, I think. And extra often comes extremely close to that on the actual stock game. Okay, this is just scrubbery so far. This is just rust. This is just straight up rust. Patchy, yeah. I need to actually practice this one, because this one is the only one that's probably an actual issue. I mean, it might not take that much longer, because really this is the same as regular ExNN, except a few patterns go stupid. And thanks, Triferano. Yeah, there's no point in practicing the other two spells. We might as well just practice the only one that actually gets hard. Well, not even Flux detects this game. EoSD is already janking, so imagine EoSD with fan patches on top of it. Yeah, no, not Silent Celine. This one. What happened? Why did it freeze anyway? There we go, I think. Yes. Whatever, you guys lost nothing. I just alt-tab out of the game. This Ultra patch is very buggy and makes EoSD even buggier. And yeah, we really need to practice this spell. One of the hardest in the run now. This EoSD will never be buggy. EoSD without patches is pristine compared to this now. Like, the process to getting THPrac to work on this was just rocket science, and it doesn't even work properly. It just works okay enough for me to tolerate it. Like, for some reason, the restart shortcut doesn't work. Like, it's so petty. Like, it wants to work, but not really. Like, if I'm going to work, I'll take something out. Ah, nice ghost bullet there. Hiding behind the other one. Why? It's just like Stu says in Regrets. Because I lost control of my life. Let's practice the other half of the stage now. This is the exact same. Way more bullets, so it's very slightly less lenient, but who cares? This you have to stream way slower because there are slower bullets. So that's funny trivia, I guess. And this section is just overall harder because there's more bullets. Whatever. I think the very last sets of books actually bullet caps what's easier. Because this patch spawns way more bullets, but it still keeps the 2000 bullets bullet cap. So it's only so much harder at certain spots. Like, yeah, that was way denser, but the start was way denser, but the end was way more rarefied. How about the stage portion? Okay, I shouldn't be at full power. Well, you see, Banana, I'm way too afraid of playing games that aren't this one and exposing the fact that I'm a fraud and horrible at these games, actually. So I'm doing the one thing I know how to do, which is EoSD. I could play POFV, which is the other game that I know, but nobody wants to see that, and I already literally 100% of the game. And yes, you always have the auto collect line on in this patch, even without full power. You can also enable auto bomb, but well, you can't enable auto bomb. You gotta patch in auto bomb, but you know. Or it is completely wrong. Oh yeah, you don't even need to do this because you can just auto-collect before full power. So that's old muscle memory coming in. Not playing Wabauk. Why would I play Wabauk? Do I look like someone who plays Wabauk? That bullet caps slightly, but I'm stupid. Then it's probably done slightly differently. Oh. Someone who plays EoSD looks like someone who plays Wabauk. Griff, why do you want me to play? I like IN actually. I know that most people who play EoSD and most people who play IN are like opposite people, but I like IN if only for nostalgia. How's this fairy? The exact same but doubled. Why do I even ask? Not even that different, even if it's doubled. That was... what? Yes, Drift. Yes, Drift, you do. Do you despise this EoSD? Would Ultra Patch EoSD change your mind? Oh. Hello. Nope, this patch is slightly older than Scarlet.exe, but someday we'll do the newer patch that I like to call it Scarlet.exe. This is the older one that might actually be possible to ExNN. Well, this one is possible, it's just annoying. Scarlet.exe is frankly more fun, but it's also just probably not possible. Why do I keep... Scarlet.exe actually has new patterns and is actually programmed properly. It's just a shame that it doesn't take itself seriously whatsoever. I mean, if it wanted to be a joke patch, sure, but why put actually fun stuff in your joke patch and then suddenly remind the player that they're playing a joke patch? Kind of unironically a shame there. Wow, I'm dumb. I think I know that because I originally heard about the Scarlet.exe, the other Ultra patch, through a video on Nico Nico, so that was probably where I got the patch from. Because here in the West, we mostly know this one. This much older, much shittier patch. Okay, I completely bottled this up. This is the patch that, like, you see a lot of older playthroughs of the gameplay. Like Minogame and robbing... Why am I dumb? I feel like I'm dying to... Like, yeah, it's harder, but I'm dying to skill issue, frankly. Haha! Forgot about that one that didn't get me! Parry takes no damage anyway. Anyway, the second half of the stage is way easier than the first. On Ultra Patch. On this Ultra Patch, of course. Patch is almost... Gameplay-wise, she's almost exactly the same, but she gets a harder Philosopher's Stone, much harder. This is just a little bit more chaotic, but it's often whatever. Cheese here still works the exact same way. I honestly wonder if this would be harder the legit way, even. Reading this bit incredibly slowly. That's the only thing that's changed about this bit. You need to do it slowly. This bit is just generically harder. In this bit, you get a much thicker first wave, but the end is easier. And it was arguably the end that was problematic before anyway. Like I said before, it probably hits the bullet cap. Let's take a look at Flonza. See how she's doing this. I think a lot of her nons just break in this patch, I forget. A lot of them just get kind of harder because the sheer amount of bullets that she spawns. Yeah, I think this gets really bizarre. Leviathan, I think, literally doesn't change here. Like, it's slightly riskier to do the super ballsy strat, but I don't know, then just don't do it if you don't want to. 4 of a kind, yeah, 4 of a kind gets decently harder. Okay, that was literally just skill issue. I'm skill issuing way too hard. Let's see this. My old silly route for this might not actually work. Yet, maybe this route won't work here. My silly route. Honestly, aside from Philosopher's Stone, the stage looks almost the same as it did before. Maybe that'll work. More or less treat it like I treated that pattern on Rainbow. More of a kind. Again, just generic harder. More bullets. This on Rainbow is probably absolutely horrifying. Kagome. I think Kagome is slightly glitchy. Yeah, the extra bullets keep shifting like that. Let's pretend it's intentional. Certainly makes this way harder and way more interesting to look at. Let's pretend that was skill. Herman's are actually sort of a threat now. Bottom strat is the same, except I'm not full power. Yeah, let's lab Cranberry for a second. Hmm. This looks sketchy, but I think it works. I think doing it like that works. Yeah, go left, stay at the bottom, dodge the wave that comes to the bottom, then go to the middle. I think that probably does it every time. This one I'd probably just have to, I don't know, probably just do it until I cap it or practice it to see if I can read the bullets slightly better. Oh wow, this wave is actually decently hard even. Oh, she just ran the hell away. What the hell is this totem pole? That was probably unironically the worst movement RNG ever caught on camera. Okay, that was skill issue again. Why do I have brain issues? And yeah, I solved this. I probably don't need to keep playing this. Even with horrible movement RNG, I guess this still works. Yeah, probably don't need to play Leviathan. Yeah, let's just start 4 of a kind. probably where we need to be. This is the first problematic pattern. Sadly, if Flandra just runs away, then there's extremely little you can do. You can stay on a spot decently safely, but you can't, like, actively chase her out. If you chase her out, you really don't have space here. Okay. And that was optimal movement RNG, I guess, which would never happen in a run, we all know that. Kagome is a hassle now. I wonder if I'm getting some input lag, whatever. Interesting. How different could this really be? Yeah, I wonder how different this is. Like, the references are way different, but it seems like the same movements still work. Starbowl, let's see how Starbowl is. I wonder if the safe spots still work. Oh, this looks like it would bullet cap really fast at the rate it's spawning bullets. Yeah, it's already bullet capping. Yeah, it starts extremely hard, but then gets paradoxically easier over time as it can't spawn any more bullets. Yeah, this non is horrible now. Holy shit. Was already very bad before. Okay. Tapped way too much. Hey, my fingers are so heavy doing this. God damn. Maybe I should leave this fiddly stuff for another time. I don't need to prove I can do bottom strat. Everyone that's watched this stream knows I can do it, but maybe just not tonight. With layers and layers of rust on top of me still. Holy crap. I don't even know how I survived that long. A few spells are worth practicing, mostly the RNG stuff. Four of a Kind is worth practicing. This is worth practicing now. The second to last non. Holy shit! I don't know. I don't know how you're going to consistently do that. Hey, Dex. Thanks, Dex. Extremely kind of you. Thank you. Thanks for the sub, too. Gotta hand it to them. This spell is actually interesting now, at least. Kanta Dioptric, quote unquote, it is the same, but now the aggressive route is way tighter and it needs brains, which I still don't have. Like, you need to wade through this very carefully now. I might even do it the way that most people do, which is just to hang out in the bottom right. Normally in my route, I only hug the bottom right at the very, very end. Yeah, well, holy crap. Yeah, Kata Dioptric is actually pretty hard now. Even with the route. Restream this. Wow, wow. I'll read your message in a sec. It went through, Tex. It went through, don't worry. Well... No, it went through just fine and you subbed. Don't worry, your money didn't go to Twitch without theoretically going to me too. Not I earn a cent from Twitch, but whatever. Yeah, maybe that that slightly changed route still works for Atadioptric. Okay, this went from a completely free spell to something that I might actually need to pay attention to. Yeah, that actually looks pretty complicated now. Wasn't firing at the start, whatever, let's just pretend it's extremely suboptimal damage. Ah, wow. Transition here is pretty hard now. This bit is probably the exact same, if not easier, because look at how many freaking bullets the game is gonna overload any second now. Yeah, it's breaking already. Completely broken already, it can barely spawn anything now. I wonder if you could exploit this to get a completely free first wave, but first wave is the one that doesn't matter anyway. This looks scarier, but it's probably the same. These waves, for some reason, are basically the exact same. I guess the bullets just spawn on top of each other. Oh, the red waves are significantly harder, apparently. Ah, whatever. I think the final wave is almost exactly the same. And QED, I know for a fact is just the same, but with twice the bullets, twice the QED, in case the original wasn't enough for you. Basically Rage Phase, but even worse. Yeah, interesting fight now. Got a lot to learn. I guess if you took away all the bullet cap related glitches, this could like genuinely be a sort of lunatic version, lunatic Flonda, if you will. Stop running away. Yeah, well, this is cancer. I really need to make a list of the stuff that needs to be practiced. The cranberry is done. This... Okay, this needs practice. This arguably needs practice. This needs as much practice as it always has needed. Turbo Break is pretty interesting now, so I wouldn't mind playing it. Catadiatric probably needs some practice. Wow, this got a big buff. This is almost the same. Yeah. Londo overall is really carrying this extra stage now, the way it's patched. Oh my god, shut up. Let's at least get the music to reset for a sec. Let's pretend I'm playing this from the start now. Stage portion, first half. Yeah, at least it skips the intro. Beautiful. Let's try to get no miss into Flounder and then we'll see how well I do. Get like a theoretical no miss. Well, theoretical no bomb run. Not that much different. The stage really isn't that much different. And some of the flaw in the fight is almost exactly the same as it was before. I'll probably try to walk away from the stream with at least one legit no bomb run in this. I don't know how long I'll be streaming, probably around 2 hours. I was going to stream 4 hours, but boxing was pretty tough today. Yeah, let's just do a legit run. I'm probably not ready for that, but whatever. Let's pretend I am. Yeah, actually, with the way the Flounder is, it's probably not realistic to get a run tonight, whatever. There's way too much new stuff to figure out with her. Ah, sure is something. Ah, I'm dumb. Much better. Pet Fumo. Next attempt I will. Just give me a sec. Mailing will not go without headpats for that much longer. See? Where is she? Oh, this is Marissa. Pet. And I don't have a Marissa. Fumo is just a figure. Oh, so that means you get to hear me whine, I guess. Femi whining ASMR. Don't worry, I'll make sure to be real cranky for you. So you aren't disappointed in your cranky Toho player ASMR. Yeah, there you go. Bullshit. I just wonder how far he can get on a genuine no ball run. Come on, let me get a run. It's alright. Don't forget to focus on the road. That's always way more important than hearing me and my crap here. Oh well. Another hour and a half. I guess I'll try to stream at least that long then. That long more. Why do I keep messing up this bit so hard? Okay, guys, I don't think I'm ready yet. At some point, you gotta, like, take your losses and accept you're bad. Accept you're not ready yet. It's not cowardice to run from a fight you can't win, it's just common sense. That's actually like an ironic advice. Good. Well, we'll keep practicing this. This is the easiest. I guess this is the easiest hard spell in this stage. Well, Probably not the easiest, but whatever. It's still one of the most challenging spells in this stage now. I guess it was even in the stock game, but whatever. If you get a clean shot on her for even just a little bit, helps. Why am I stupid? Why am I dumb? Dex, it makes sense. Like, you don't have as much raw playtime in these games as we do. I mean, I don't have the raw playing time that a lot of my friends do. I'm no super player, I'm just someone who decently likes these games and plays them when I can be asked to. Oh my god, they've got a helicopter. Good. Actual legit non-lucky cap. Slightly lucky, slightly skilled cap. Maybe I should just always keep do this and then the rest of the stage. Like, if Fland is going to be an absolute nightmare, I might as well try to make the stage as consistent as possible. As much as the first half is way harder than the second half here. But without Ultra Patch is the opposite. Eh. 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 Yeah, I'd argue the spam books are way easier here. Sure, you get a much harder first wave, but like I said before, problem wasn't the first wave originally. Cap rate on this is just not acceptable right now. It really isn't. What the hell? I wonder if I can do anything about this. It was a series of dumb decisions that led to that. This is a relatively tanky spell. especially for the standard of this game where most spells have very low health. Unless they have good reason to not to. Or opposite of Loki, where every single spell has as much health as a final. And the finals have as much health as double finals or whatever. Apache's like the first hurdle to overcome here. Oh my god, what the hell? Yeah, if you get shunted all the way to the bottom, you're kind of on your own. You kind of want to start high up and then get slowly pushed to the bottom, and then hopefully ends before you run out of room. Good. That's good, really. Oh, Apache, you running away from me. Don't do that, thank you. At least this is still free. Ah! Yeah, the second half of the stage is not only easier than the first, which is unlike how it is in the normal game. Not only is it easier than the first half, it's arguably easier than it is in the original game. Because it plays exactly the same, but like the one hard thing that the original second half of the stage had before, which was book span, is easier here. Oh, I messed this up. Oh, I messed it up, whatever. Oh, thanks, Hanan. That's very kind of you. How are you? How did your stream go? This is extremely wrong. Whatever. This is so wrong. Whatever. Thanks. We're subjecting ourselves to this. Let's actually do the route properly now. How'd your stream go? What were you playing? Good. Yumeko, were you playing Mystic Square? What one were you attempting? Oh boy, fuck this up. I'll read your comment in a sec. Yep. Over now. Okay. Oh. Mystic Square Lunatic is high-key one of the hardest Lunatic 1cc's in the series. Like, not only is it a game that's like well above average on pattern difficulty, but it's absolutely a game that's well below average on resource count. Calling Mystic Square's resource count below average is being extremely generous. It barely gives you anything to work with. If you die, you are not going to see that life again, probably. It's probably the stingiest game in the entire series. And Yumeko is really prone to hard walling people. I assume you're playing Mima, so which makes Yumeko human doable. I don't have a Mystic Square Lunatic 1cc yet, but I did grind for it last year. Is it correct to say I grinded for it or I ground for it? Gamer lexicon. Yeah, I practiced for Mystic Square Lunatic 1cc last year, and I did hard 1cc just to see where I was at, and I finished 0-0 and then I went, yep, not ready for this yet. Kind of just shelved the idea to do it at that time. I don't even know if I can get the 400 point extend. And yes, hello Fall, you're usually the kind of person that recommends bad ideas to people you supposedly care about. Why am I practicing this bit? I haven't failed this in like forever. Meanwhile, I can't do most of the rest of the stage, you can argue. Is it just so I feel better about myself? Not an invalid reason. I don't remember if my hard 1cc of Mystic Square actually manages to get the 400 extent. My normal 1cc did. You actually scared me with that emote. Like, I thought you just posted like some horrifying distended monstrosity on my chat for a sec. Oh. Oh, this is slightly messed up. This is slightly messed up. I pull through. Oh, you get a much harder first half of the stage in exchange for a much easier second half, I guess. Is it a fair trade? No, I don't like it, frankly. No, stage isn't over yet. I don't even know if the rank control matters that much, man. Like, I don't know if you guys heard me like stretching my fingers or whatever. I don't know if the rank control like really help you there. Like, maybe if you like get the 300 extend. Oh, there's some water here, I forgot. Excuse me. Maybe if you get the 300 extend like extremely late, you might as well not go for points anymore. I don't even remember when you're supposed to get the 300 extend. Like maybe around, I think it's around the end of stage 4, beginning of stage 5. If you want any chance at getting the 400 extend. But if you want the 400 extend, then you have to play stage 6 really aggro instead of really safe. And like, why would you bother that late into the run of the stingiest game ever made? Of course, Mystic Square is probably entirely different from EoSD, but the thing about rank control, like rank manip, is that, for example, in this game, I guess we recently found out, but that there's no meaningful way to actually manage your rank. Rank goes down very slowly relative to how fast it goes up if you're actually doing anything. So you can't just law avoid all items until books and get an easier books. You are going to fight books at max rank, basically. And of course there's no rank manip in Extra because rank starts are 14 and ends at 18. What are you gonna manip there? Yeah, like the stingiest are without a doubt Mystic Square and 10 Desires. 10 Desires is overall stingier, but 10 Desires is 10 Desires overall stingier. Like, you can get the 6... How many... Oh, why am I doing maths while I'm trying to do this? But you can usually get like 5 extends on TD. 5 extends in a heck of a lot of bombs. Yeah, TD isn't stingy on bombs. So there's that. You usually get 5 extends on Mystic Square, and you get fuck all bombs, really. Yeah, so yeah, Mystic Square is stingier than Desires. You get the same amount of lives, but way less bombs. Like, significantly less bombs on Mystic Square. You get a pretty normal amount of bombs in that game. You get the... You get free bombs throughout Mystic Square, don't you? Just like EoSD. No, not even that. You get like 2 bombs, don't you? 2 or 3, something like that. Let's keep doing Patchouli and the second half because really this is important. And it means procrastinating doing the harder first half. Ah, bugger. Yeah, I figured because unlike as much as Mystic Square is basically all the way there to all the Toho Windows tropes. It's not fully there, I guess, so it doesn't copy the trope of the stage 6 mid boss giving you a bomb. So it only has 2 bombs instead of the usual 3 you get on the earlier Windows games and some of the later ones. In a sense, even Madden of Faith does that, where the final mid boss of the game gives you a bomb because the super annoying tough ass fairy at the end of stage 6 drops like 3 power, 3.2 power, I think. And so does the like the Boap wisps at the end of stage 6 of Subterranean Animism, right? Bugger! Oh my god! I mean, you can get 400 points in Mystic Square if if you like if you get if you get 300 points by the end of stage 4 and you play stage 6 super aggressively where you know normally you wouldn't because holy crap, you can do it safely. Then you can hit 400 extends like by the middle of the Shinky fight. But that's dicey, especially on Lunatic. Literally, it's just... Ah! Crap. Yeah, I'm already basically doing the second half of Muscle Memory, which is good in a sense. I think maybe you can, like... You can be slightly safer on stage 6 and still get the 400 extend. But that will require getting 300 like super early and still risking stage 6 a little bit. Oh my god, it's not even remotely how you do this. Ah, man. Makes sense, I guess. I haven't played MS Extra yet. I probably could. It's probably a cool stage and a nice send-off too. PC98 Toho. I only played well, my most played PC98 game is HRTP, no doubt about it. For better or for worse, my most played is HRTP. I've beaten the game in every single difficulty, in every single route there. I've tried SOEW Extra. I did one stream dedicated to it, and I still haven't done a part 2. I probably can do it in part 2. Much better player now, and I probably wouldn't play it on Neko Project, which kind of... I'm just on a much better state to actually pull that off now. Still, like, fuck SOEW Extra, that stage is annoying as hell, and it's on the SOEW, so gotta put up with the fact you're playing SOEW. At least it's by far and large like the shortest stage in the shortest extra in the entire series. Is probably shorter than a lot of stage 5s and stage 6s in the series. Start from the start. Like like the second half is just Philosopher's Stone, and I'm already getting slightly better at it. Okay, I'm not going to take runs where I really need the muscle memory back to like know to go back to the right of the screen there. Oh my god, I ran into that somehow. Grow a brain, man. A couple of them fire, it doesn't matter. But if too many fire, it gets very annoying. Ironically, this bit is slightly easier because, I guess because of the bullet cap, they kind of make a little gate there between the bullets. You don't normally go through their wave there. Our damage on this cunt doesn't matter. Try to get as many stage NNs as I can. Like, if Flounder is harder, then getting a more consistent stage is more important than ever. Oh crap, this isn't Royal Flare. I'm really already... Yes, the Ultra Patch lets you auto-collect at any time like this. I don't think you can disable this option on Ultra Patch. You can... Ultra Patch by default comes with Auto Bomb and always on auto-collect. But you can disable Auto Bomb, but I don't think you can disable auto-collect. I mean, I'm not complaining, honestly. This patch, I think, also gives you like a massive window to auto bomb. I forget. I forget if it was this one or if it was Scarlet.exe that did that. In any case, we're not bombing anyway. How's QED? Why don't you give it a shot? I mean, on average, I die on QED at about the same place I do. Yep, indeed. If you pay that much monies, then I'll play one single game of Smash 4. I played Smash competitively for 4.5 years. That actually probably that's all the explanation that you probably need. I played it competitively for 4.5 years though, so that about explains how I feel on those games. Like, it wasn't even Melee, it wasn't even a good one to play competitively. Nowadays, I play good fighting games like Fighting Layer, which has precisely 0 people playing it. Which is a shame, because I genuinely like Fighting Layer. Not Fighting EX Layer, that's a different game. It's good too, but I don't know, I like Fighting Layer better. It absolutely did. I speak of Smash, my time as a competitively Smash player, like people would talk about their time in a war. Oh, how did you guess? How did you guess, Yokai Pinata? That I especially did not like that. Shh. How could you tell? I'm not really. Do you figure I wasn't a fan? Smash 4 Bayonetta's in top 8. More like. It's what we used to call the game. Wow, Melee sucks. It's so unbalanced. It only has like 40% of the cast that's viable for competitive play. I much rather play Smash 4. Smash 4 Bayonetta's in top 8. That's so much more fair and balanced. I'm sorry. My cough is still lingering. Why aren't you dead yet? Thanks. Freaking Smash 4, man. It's like Smash 4, yeah, I'm talking about Smash 4 as if I thought Ultimate was any better. Sorry, was the cough. I played Ultimate competitively for about 6 months. And I hate that game too. I mean, probably not as much as Smash 4, but only because, like, I had enough and quit. And also, like, let's look at it on a practical sense. I was a Lucina main in Smash 4. And being a Lucina main in Smash 4 was suffering. And Lucina in Ultimate, she's always been kind of slightly overtuned. Especially at the time frame that I actually played the game. And I mean, I don't support overpowered characters, especially for no reason, and especially not if they're fucking release Lucina with her back here murdering people at 50%. and her forward smash, that holy crap. Lucina's forward smash has always been apps contender for like probably overall the best forward smash in the freaking game or something. Like yeah, it has a lot of end lag, but even in Smash 4, if you get caught by a stray F smash from Lucina, you're dead at 60, and that's just not okay. It was never okay. Even back when Lucina kind of struggled, it wasn't okay. Why am I talking so much about Smash? I'm playing Toho right now. My opinion on the Toho fighting games, I mean I played them, but not too seriously. I mean, I know a little bit about the Soku metagame. Mei-Ling, no bias whatsoever here. It's not like Mei-Ling is my favorite character of all time or something. But Mei-Ling is like genuinely a very interesting fighter in Soku. Like being like the sole true brawler. I mean the fact that she's like a brawler in a Toho game, when Toho is like mostly a projectile spam game, is pretty interesting when you think about it. And the fact that she actually kind of works like she's around a mid-tier character is pretty interesting. Like the spec fight, it's funny to call Mei-Ling unorthodox because she's like the sole orthodox fighting character in that entire game. But because of the fact that she's like the sole normal goober in that game, that makes her special in a way. She's not playing like a Toho character, she's playing closer to like just an anime fighter character. But like it is interesting, despite the fact that she's like that and she's just mid-tier, she can match up against all the characters decently well. Like even good old Yuyuko, the fox of Soku. That's a brand new sentence calling Yuyuko fox. Okay, let's do it like a slightly less cursed sentence. She's the Yun. She's the third strike Yun of Soku, I guess. Now, for her to be the third strike Yun of Soku, she would have to be good only in paper. Sorry. I really pissed off someone. Yun is very good in third strike, don't get me wrong, but like Yun is not better than Chun, I'm sorry. Yun is absolutely fucking stupid in third strike, but he's not better than Chun-Li. That's just not the way the cookie crumbles. Yun is just like a potentially more busted character than Chun, but like third strike Chun, man, you no. I mean, I love third strike Chun in like I love to play her. I probably wouldn't like to fight her very much. This is a very funny way to do this opener section, whatever. I mean, I can at least speak on POFE. That's like the only Toho game that I'm even remotely decent at, except maybe this one and Udolog of all games. But in POFV, I guess Yomu is the Yun of that game, while Marissa is the Chun-Li. Thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, bugger. Oh. Alice is a puppet character. I mean, very fitting that she's a puppet character. Come on. And those are just like naturally a bit harder to learn. Like for example, melee ice climbers. They even back in the haha wobbling whatever ban, before wobbling was banned, Icy's always had a lot of like nuance about how you're supposed to control both of them. And yes, I guess you could call Icy's a puppet character. I mean, the second ice climber is basically a puppet. They just mimic what the first one does. Wow, optimal item collection. I'm sure that's a transferable skill to many other things, including not only just Flonda herself, but jobs stuff. That's the skill you can put in your resume. Yeah. Leave me alone! Thanks. Oh wow, the Mount Olympus of Toho fighting games, the secretive IAMP community. Wow, that actually sounds badass if it's real. Like like freaking Daigo Umehara kicking people's ass with I know Mailing is technically in IAMP. She was added very late into the game. Kind of like, oh crap, we made a fighting game when we forgot to put literally the only fighting character in this entire series. The only martial arts themed character. Holy crap, how the hell did we forget this? I mean, like, Mailing was arguably at her most relevant back then. Back when there were literally just 2 other Windows games. So, like, IAMP has, like, no reason not to have basically everyone that's even remotely relevant at that point. Which, ironically, would not include Cerno. Her popularity would only come, like, with POFV, I think. Which is funny to think that IAMP is so freaking old it came out before POFV. We don't think of it as, I guess we don't look at it intuitively think of it as too old because it uses the Soko sprites. Or rather, Soko uses the IAMP sprites. Well, that's my first ExNN of the stage. So that's good. Oh my god, how the hell did I run into that? What? I have all shoddy ExNN in this stage. And that was probably the most random death I've ever seen in it. Yawn. Yawn. I don't mean yawn from Third Strike, I mean yawn. Like a yawn. My goodness. I'm getting a little hungry, so I might take a slight break here. I'll stream for a little under an hour more. Oh. Oh my goodness, that was actually somewhat nasty. I'll get one more stage ExNN and then I'll put up the BRB screen. And then after that, I'll try to practice whatever I already learned of Flandre. If I haven't learned it yet as of this stream, I probably won't bother for now. That's probably just not efficient. If I haven't learned it yet, I'll probably not learn this stream. It's probably just more efficient to try and get better at the stuff I did learn. Oh my goodness, why? Ah, that's a sound. Completely messed around. Whatever. Like, whatever. I'm tempted to just start the stage at this part. But if you get past Patchy, you're basically at the stage. And Patchy is basically just Philosopher's Stone. I say as I probably die to Silent Celine this attempt. Oh my god, Patchy, you're really not collaborating here. Oh my god, I died to Royal Flare. That's a new one. That's that's the way the cookie crumbles when you're trying when you like, oh, just one more run past this point and then you just die. You die in real life, not in the game. Your heart just gives out. For fuck's sake, man. Oh my goodness. Come on, we all know why we're here. Just do your thing. Say the line, Patchy. It's likely that I won't even bother with the stage on whenever I decide to stream this again. Like, Flounder is so much more of a problem here. Hello, sorry for bothering me. Well, yes, you are in fact bothering me, Mr. Robot. So why don't you just scram? Oh, you guys are seeing my subscriptions. Oh my! You guys are seeing that I watch Hungry Box. Oh no, I don't actually watch Hungry Box. I don't even know I'm like I like follow him. Yeah, okay. Whatever, let's go. Let's roll. Oh wow, the suspense! Will I get Royal Flare after I get distracted? Yes. Hello, stream? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. You really helped. Oh, I did this wrong. I'm not paying attention anymore, I guess. Want just one more stage X and then I can put up the BRB screen. Good. 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 No! Ah, like just one. Freaking RNG in that, man. Oi. Uhum. Pograć. God. Oh no, I'm not freaking paying attention to this stage anymore. Oh god. I'm making this look like the hardest thing in the world. Okay, we did patchy. Can we do this? Come on, man. Please, man. Cannot imagine doing that with frame away. Jesus. These deaths are getting stupider and stupider by the second. What the hell did I even hit? The bullet that was behind me? Thanks, Moti. You're going to witness me being cranky over crap. I've been trying to like just do one thing before I put up the BRB screen, like get a very light meal and then come back like 5 to 10 minutes later. Too much to ask for my sorry ass, apparently. Thanks, Fairy. Bye, Fairy. No! Why? Am I dumb? Ah. Oh my god, the more I play, the less progress I make. The cope way to see it is that I'm getting better at this initial part of the stage. The realistic way to say is that I'm probably already extending myself. Done. Let's not die to Patchy again. Why is this happening? So how the hell are you supposed to read this? They speak so fast. No, man. Why am I'm like 0 to 12 on Philosopher's Stone ever since the last ExNN. Last stage ExNN. Patchy again. All things considered, she has a lot of HP here. Oh, finally! Oh my god! Come on, just like we learned. Just like we learned. But no! No, I fucking overshot that shit, man! My fingers slipped and I overshot it very slightly, man. Whatever, it's more practice scope. Why did I run into that? There was no reason, no. My patience and goodwill for this is well and truly fried at this point. Stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Ah! Got away with that somehow. Don't die to spam books like a dumbass. I died to spam books like a dumbass. At this point, I might not actually put up the BRB. I might just end stream. Like, this isn't working anymore. Like, I don't promise if I put up a BRB that I'll come back. I wasn't expecting, like, to spend the next half hour doing this and not succeeding. But it really shows how much of a massive wall Philosopher's Stone is now. Enough. BRB. I unmuted this mic, unlike what the stream might tell you. Hello. God's sake. Basically, I said, thanks for the follow, Neonix. Sadly, this is the older Ultra patch, not Scarlet.exe, but I will play Scarlet.exe someday. Probably not for ExNN, because that doesn't actually look possible, sadly. Which is a shame, because Scarlet.exe is by and large better made than this one. One. And then I'll get 10 caps in a row in this. And then we're done for the night. This way nobody can say that I didn't come back after the BRB. Like I'm often tempted. Oh my goodness, everything sucks. One. If you do this route, this is basically doable. Even if you have to more or less treat it like if you were playing Rainbow A instead. Two. Oh my god, stop moving like this! I mean, I guess this route isn't bad, but like... The time to kill in this spell is extremely dependent on her movement. And she just moves wherever the fuck. Like, EoSD, I think, is the only game where the movement is like truly complete and utter random, both direction and length. They just literally go wherever, whenever, as far as they want. I don't think they can zip across the screen, but that's like one of the only limitations on how far they can move. One. Also, I'm probably just playing bad because I'm kind of sick at this point. It really is, man. It really is. It's like free, right? Whatever. Let's say it's free. Four. Wow, thanks, Flan. That movement really helps. He almost ran away. 5. I mean, technically, this route can cover for bad RNG, but it then also depends on you a little bit. You're not going to completely route yourself out of this spell. That was one of the worst RNG I ever saw there. 6. 7. Oh no. Ironically, the fastest kill yet. 8. 9. Last cap of the day. Ultra QED. Ultra QED in this version is the same as the normal version, but double. So the way I'm gonna do it is throw attempts at the wall until I cap it. Like there's probably no point practicing it. Then it's over. Let's just see the stupidity then. Same as the normal one, but double. Double the QED for squared the fun. Ironically, I almost always die at more or less the exact same point I would in the normal one. So I frankly wonder just how truly worse this is. It's probably objectively worse, but like, how much? That about sums everything up. Like that's the game in a nutshell. That, like, is there any better way, any better of a way to end the fucking USD extra stream than with that? I don't think so. Yeah, QED is worse, but like I don't know by what extent. It's just generically worse. Whatever. Gonna leave. Oh, not this one. That's when I actually win. We're not winning tonight. I'm gonna leave you guys with a raid target. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for the follows and the warm welcome back. See you all.